Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the next episode. Woohoo! So I've been pretty busy between episodes, as you can probably tell. I moved the wheat farm. I started a little bit of a sugarcane farm so that we can start getting some paper. I started to set this kind of lay out how I'm going to have this look. A little bit of support beams. This is nowhere near the final thing here. Just started working on it. Did some TNT, blowing some of this stuff out. Put a couple support beams in, just kind of get a feel for what it's going to look like and stuff. But we're not going to be working on that today. I worked on this path. Set up some little broken fence type things. Some lamp post type things. All I did was take cobblestone and make some cobblestone walls. Put that for the bottom. A couple spruce wood fences, and then a couple oak wood fences with a torch on top. Worked on this path, put some slabs and stuff down where it goes up at so that you can just walk straight up. You don't have to jump. And I like the look of the slabs better than using stairs, because I don't have any stairs on me, but the stairs will make this whole thing look like that one color. So this kind of breaks up the color and stuff. Did some path blocks, mixed some gravel and different stones and stuff like that in here. Put the lamps and broken fence pieces around here. Made a little bit of a path going off this way so we can come down here and harvest this wheat. Harvest this wheat and the melons. I also planted some beetroots. Little bridge made out of trap doors. So I can come over here, get this stuff. Still got to work on around this side. A little bit of a path and stuff like that. I've got the melons, a couple pumpkins in here. So what I did to make this, I took my water bucket and I kind of set up like a little natural spring type looking thing. Put a water source right here. Let it flow down, and then I just kind of took dirt and filled it in kind of around it and blocked the water in and make just one little waterfall type thing going all the way down to this. And then I just went through, and all the spots where it was flat like this, I just dumped more water in there to make it where it's not flowing, where it's just solid water like down here. So that's what I've been up to between the episodes. Also, you may notice that the house has moved back a few blocks. We used to be up here. Tore the house down, moved it back a few blocks so I could make this path. I've got a little bit of a fence set up over here because today we're going to go look for some cows. So if we find some cows, we're going to bring them back and stick them in here. Got this path going, and yeah, built the sugarcane farm, moved at the wheat farm, made it bigger. Let's sleep the night away real quick. So that's what I've been doing between the episodes, and plan for today, I'm gonna go try and find some cows. So what I want to, also between the episodes, I forgot, I did some more caving at that cave that we explored in the last couple episodes. Looking for some more resources and stuff. Found a couple more diamonds. Got a bunch of redstone, lapis, some more iron. I found 2 more dungeons. So I got a couple name tags. I got iron horse armor, saddle. I killed an enderman, so I got an ender pearl. Let's see what else. Made a jack-o'-lantern because I was trying to use that out here Trying to use some jack-o'-lanterns out here for the lighting, but I didn't really like the way they looked, so tore them down, put them back in there. I've been gathering lots of sugarcane, lots of wheat, some melons. Oh yeah, also I made these shears. So shears, you can use them if you click on a sheep. You will shear the wool off of it without killing the sheep, or you can shear the leaf right off of a tree, and then you can use that as a decoration block. So that's what I've been doing with the shears. I gathered up some leaves and I kind of made it look like the leaves had grown down over the house. Not really sure how I feel about it yet, but we'll leave it for now. Oh, right in here. Yeah. So I've got all these leaves that I gathered. Got some more wood. I found 1 emerald when I was exploring that cave system. Found an emerald, so I'm leaving that here. We're going to rename it so that it's a unique item. And this is the first diamond that we also found. So we're going to end up renaming that as well, which will indicate to us that it was the first one that we found together on this. Got a few more ink sacs from killing squids and stuff while I was moving the farm around. So let's go ahead and grab some wheat here. We're going to use this wheat to make the cows follow us back to the house. Oh, also, I had the chest down here. I'm pretty sure in the last episode with you guys. I put a trapdoor here and moved it up here to kind of make it look like it's sitting on a shelf over the top of our bed. I put an upside down stair right here. I used some of the bricks that we cooked up in the furnace to make these, and I made a pot with it, a flower pot. Put a little flower in it just for decoration. Put a stair right here and put a sign on the side of it to kind of look like an armrest. So this is like a chair. And then I put a trapdoor here as like a little pop-up table so I can sit here and eat my food. Not really, but you know, just for aesthetic purposes. So we got our bed, we got some food, we got the wheat for if we find the cows, we got our armor on, we got our tools, got a stack of wood, so if we need to make a crafting table or anything else like that, make some more weapons or anything, which in fact I should probably grab a little bit of iron just in case I need to make some more tools. So let's do that, and we'll grab 1 block as well. We'll take that block, turn it into some ingots. We'll have those for if I need to make some more tools or armor. So the plan, heading over this hill, we're just going to head straight in this direction, which we are facing west. So we're just going to head straight west, see if we can find some cows somewhere. That way we can just head east to come back. So I don't have to really worry about getting lost or anything like that. And also I'm just going to throw some torches down as we go a little bit, because I've noticed that some mobs like to spawn up here in this little bit of darkness that we got. So let's head this way, and we're gonna go exploring around and see what we can find. Not really worried about cave systems right now. I think I've done my fair share of caving over the past couple episodes and between episodes. So let's just go looking around. There's a pig. Not too worried about the pigs right now. I would really like, I mean, if all else fails, we'll come and we'll grab a couple pigs and just set up a pig farm so that we can have a better source of food rather than using all our wheat to make bread and eating melons and stuff. That's weird. Floating tree, floating mushrooms. Alright. Just keep heading this way. I don't honestly know if cows even spawn in this biome. I hear you, zombie. Where are you at? There's some sheep. Oh yeah, so I'll demonstrate the shears. Boop. Whoops. There we go. Couple pieces of wool. Normally when you kill a sheep, you get one piece of wool and a piece of mutton, depending on if you have a looting enchantment on your sword or not. So with the shears you get a little bit of extra wool and you don't end up killing sheep. So we'll just go through and we're gonna shear some of these because I'd like to have the extra wool. Just keep heading this way. Yeah, still heading west. Take that. Hopefully we can find some cows here pretty soon. And if it does take me a long time to find the cows or find some cows, don't worry, I will be cutting all this walking and sheep shearing and stuff out of the video. I know the last couple videos were pretty long, but I was exploring the cave, kind of lost track of time, and you know, I said in the beginning I don't really want to cut too much stuff out from this. I want this to be a full let's play together, so that's the plan. You guys let me know in the comments whether or not the last couple videos were too long. I'm gonna try and keep most of my videos now around 20-25 minutes. Every once in a while we might go a little bit longer or something, but that's gonna be the plan unless we're really doing something that it's gonna take a little bit longer. But try not to cut a lot of stuff out of the videos. I will end up cutting boring stuff, like if it takes me an hour right now to find these cows, if we can, which it's not looking very promising so far. There's some pumpkins. What do we got of it? Ladies and gentlemen, we have found a village. Holy cow. Okay, this was not what I was expecting. I will get these red flowers though. Well, oh, big drop. Let's light this up a little bit. I don't want something to come sneaking up on me. Wow. Okay, so this is going to be interesting. We may have just changed the entire episode here. Yeah, I see you guys in there. So the plan for the episode was to find some cows, but we found a village. So we may end up just doing some stuff with this in this episode instead. Ooh. Hello. I'll take that. Different color wool here. And it's near a plains biome, so we may actually end up finding cows right out here somewhere too. You heard that little, oh, that's the villager. They're very annoying. Hey, look at that, cows. Sweet. Okay, it's getting dark, so we'll set the bed up, sleep the night away, and then we'll come up with a plan and kind of decide what we're gonna do for the rest of the episode. Okay, so these white coat villagers can be librarians. You know what? Let me just turn down the hostile creatures a little bit because that zombie's getting really annoying. So these white coat villagers are either librarians or cartographers. So a librarian, I can trade him 33 pieces of paper. We make paper out of the sugar cane and you saw that I started a little farm there. So we make paper out of sugarcane. We can trade him 33 pieces of paper for 1 emerald. And then we can trade him a book and 25 emeralds for a Fire Aspect 2 enchanted book. And then we can take this book and combine it with a tool or weapon that can use this enchantment in an anvil. We make an anvil, we can combine them for experience points. Now, the more you trade with this guy, the more trades he will unlock. So, I think each librarian can trade you 3 different enchanted books. But right now it only shows us 1 because we haven't traded with him enough for him to like us enough to trade more with us. Here's another librarian, 33 paper, blast protection 1. These guys with the black coats are toolsmiths or weaponsmiths. You can trade them coal for emeralds, and then you can trade emeralds to him for, since this guy's a tool, for tools. So he'll give us an iron shovel with efficiency 1. But the more we trade with him, we can unlock diamond tools from him. So that's potentially good. There's a lot of librarians. 34. Ladies and gentlemen, we just found the best enchanted book in the game. So this villager right here, holy cow, I honestly cannot believe this, will trade us a mending book for 14 emeralds and 1 book. Mending can be put on any piece of armor, any weapon, or any tool. And basically what it does is when you kill something or mine something and you get experience points for it, it will take those experience points and repair the item that has mending on it for you. So you don't ever have to worry about your thing breaking as long as you keep getting enough experience to heal it. Now, what I'm doing is blocking this guy in here so that zombies or skeletons or anything else can't possibly get to him and kill him. And you notice that I also put a torch inside there. It's right behind him. Can't really see it, but I put a torch in there so that it keeps it lit up so nothing can spawn in there with him either. So we're going to keep him locked up until we can set up something like a trading outpost or something at our back at our base there, which I also don't know if where our house is set up right now is going to be our full-time base. Like right now it's where we're set up, it's where we're living and stuff, but we'll probably want to move at some point. Feather Falling 4 is really good actually too. So I think I'm going to block this guy in as well. May actually just block all these villagers in. And then we can set up a villager breeder at some point as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to block all these villagers in, try and keep them safe, and I'll be back with you guys after I do that. Alright guys, so here's what I did. Boxed every villager inside these boxes like this, and put a put a torch in there with them. But if you notice, I put dirt and wood and stuff even in these corner areas, because you may have heard it, a little villager go like that, and you see the zombie flesh here. If you don't cover the corners, mobs like zombies and stuff can attack the villager through the corner of the boxes. So this villager got hit by that zombie that was right there with the flesh that burnt up. But also you see that it won't let me put the white wool right here because he's so far over this way that his actual hitbox, if I push F3B, shows his hitboxes. You can see his hitbox is barely poking through into here, and since it's in that area, it won't let me place this wool down. So punch him. Okay, I might have to be a little bit quicker. We'll punch him and place the block. And punch him. Oh, and he's dead. Well, there goes one villager. It's alright. We have more than enough villagers to set up a villager breeder. That was bad. Oh, let me turn these hitboxes back off. There we go. Now I need to find a way out of here. We'll just go in here. And then we will fill that back in. So the zombies that spawn down there and stuff can't make their way back out of there. I'm going to sleep through the night real quick. So we lost one villager, but that was my own fault. Anyway, all these other ones are boxed in, even the corners. Nope, this one's missing the corner right here. Right there. Okay, now all the corners are filled in, so nothing can get to the villagers that are inside there. And I also put torches in every single one. And then I chopped down the fences that are on top of some of these roofs. And I set this up so we can grab some cows. What I want to do first, though, is I want to make a crafting table because I want to show you guys a cool little trick. So we take some wool. Did that wrong. It's only 2 pieces of wool, Brandon, not 3. Come on. So anyway, make some carpet. Okay, and then what we're going to do is get this wheat. And let's put the wheat in our offhand. And we'll put these oak fences down here. So now, if I get close enough to the cows, they see the wheat and they'll come running towards me because they like to eat the wheat. It's their favorite kind of food. So if I get close enough to them, they'll start following me. If I go too fast, though, and get too far away from them, they become uninterested like that guy is. You just wait a little bit, and then there we go. He's re-interested again. So I'm going to lead these guys back here into this pen. Where is it at? Come on. There we go. I'm going to lead them in here. Like so. And then we'll block this off. Now, I think in one of the first episodes I told you guys about how you can't jump over 1 block high. Fences are 1.5 blocks high. So the cows and stuff can't get out of this. But we also can't. But since we made the carpet, check this out. Plop some piece of carpet on top of there. Walk up to it. Jump. And you can climb over the top. So you can do that instead of putting an actual fence gate on here. So you can just go around to the corners if you wanted and just put a little exit thing on every corner or on the sides or wherever you wanted to put it. So cool little trick for if you just want to keep the cows trapped in here like this. And then to breed them, we're just going to grab some wheat and you just click on them. What's going on here? Options, video settings, animations. all particles. I think that might have been the problem. Let's find out. So normally when you right click on the cows, once a cow breeds, it can't breed. You have to wait 5 minutes before you can breed it again. But this one we didn't breed yet, so let's take him over here. Let's see if we can figure out why it wasn't showing what it was supposed to. There we go. There. Now you see the hearts when you click on them. I had my particles turned down for some reason. So anyway, you click on them and then they get hearts, so that shows you that they actually got the wheat from you. And then they'll find another cow that has hearts. And then they make a little baby cow like this. And I don't know exactly how long it takes for the baby cows to grow up to adult size. But keeping them in this pen here, and they'll start growing. Pretty soon we'll have a nice little cow population. And then we can start killing some of them for food and leather to make bookshelves and things of that nature. Now, while I was trapping all these villagers in here, I was contemplating whether or not to keep our base where we have it. Now, we found a couple spawners close to base that would be nice to have, but I've also noticed that there's like a big cave system right underneath this village. So, come on. I was contemplating whether or not to just move. There we go. See, we got a piece of leather. Oh, 2 pieces actually. So I was contemplating whether or not to just move over here somewhere and set up our actual full-time playthrough base near this village to make it a little bit easier to start setting up a villager trading hall and stuff. We'll have to scrap the mineshaft idea over there, and we'll have to start doing it over here, which kind of sucks because we used up all our TNT to get that somewhat blown out a little bit. So anyway, that's what I'm thinking, guys. I don't know. I'm not gonna do it in this episode, obviously, but just something I'm thinking about, that we might move over here somewhere, not super close to this village, because if I do move over here, I'll end up just tearing that whole village down. But you know, there's some pretty cool terrain around here. Our house is over in that direction, over that hill there. There's some pretty cool terrain around here. There's some caves that have horses. Nice. Anyway, there's some caves that haven't been explored yet, obviously, over here and stuff. So we might be able to find some spawners close to this area as well. So, something I'm thinking about. I'm just gonna go ahead and go around and kill a bunch of these cows, gather up some leather and stuff, and then I'll catch back up with you guys in just a minute. Okay, there is definitely a zombie spawner down here somewhere. There's no way that many zombies just spawn. I'm thinking it's over there, because when I went and slept in the bed to sleep the night away, I heard them all, and then I came out here and they were all coming from that direction out to here in the sunlight. So now they're all burning up. But anyway, we slaughtered a bunch of cows over there. We got 45 raw beef and 23 leather. It takes 1 leather and 3 pieces of paper to make a book, and then it takes 3 books and 6 pieces of any sort of wood plank to make a bookshelf. And we need 15 bookshelves to get a perfect enchanting table or enchanting area set up. So basically we need 45 books and like 120 something or 130 something, I think. I don't know. Anyway, we need 45 books. I know that for a fact to get an enchanting area set up. So we're going to, between this episode and the next episode, be gathering a bunch of sugarcane. And we're going to use the sugarcane, make some paper, we'll make some books, and get that ready. Actually, what I'll do is I'll just gather all the resources and get that ready. And then on the next episode, we will craft a bunch of books and then make some bookshelves and set an enchanting area, get an enchanting area set up. And that way I can show you guys how to set it up and craft the books and stuff like that. And also between episodes, I'm going to make the big decision whether or not to move out here or stay over there behind us in the same area where we already are. So that's the plan. We'll find out. Sorry about that. We'll find out what we're gonna do when the next episode starts. If I do move out here, I don't think I'm gonna move the entire house out here. I don't know. It's such a big decision because if I move out here, we have to move basically everything out here and get set up and reestablished, which is going to take me some time off camera because I'm not going to do that on camera for you guys. But it'll take me some time to get everything moved over here and get reset up, and then we'll have to go from there. So I got a big decision to make between the next two episodes. It's either move out here or we're going to have to try and figure out a way to get all these villagers back over there to where our house is at. But I also kind of like this area because it's pretty open and flat. So we could make a really big, cool base right here. Where in the Mega Taiga biome over there, we will have to clear a bunch of trees and do a lot of terraforming and stuff. So anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this episode. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me. And like always, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later.